Okay, Pete. Obviously, a dramatic night for City in Munich last night with the Tevez incident. What's your view on the whole affair?
Well, I think it's a disgrace, frankly, that a player on so much money should behave in such a way. I mean, it's beyond the pale. If the manager tells you to get on the pitch, that's what you do. He earns enough, he's fit enough, he had the chance to prove himself on the biggest stage, and that's what we got from him. An act of total indifference, showed himself up.
Obviously, he's come out this morning and said that there was confusion, but last night we had Mancini saying fairly clearly that he refused to come on. What do you make of the fallout so far?
Well, I don't accept this confusion. I mean, he's a footballer, any language that he may speak, Spanish, he knows that he's on the bench and he's going to be called upon at any stage during the game. I mean, we're struggling at that stage, 2-0 down. All right, it was an unusual one when he didn't bring him on to take the place of Deco. But as soon as Nasri was hooked, then it was time for Tevez to show what he can do. I think it's a massive backtrack. He realised he's gone too far, and he's now trying to patch up the huge gulf he's created with the supporters. But there's no way back for him. That's straightforward as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that was going to be my next question. What do you think Tevez's future is now at City or elsewhere?
Well, I certainly think it's elsewhere. But it can't happen until the transfer window because of the fee that will be still demanded. City is one of the few clubs in the world, if not the only club, that has the financial resources to make him sweat in the reserves because we've got enough other players capable of taking his place. Although on that performance of Aguero last night, he's going to have to up his game too.
Right, and obviously Tevez, this isn't the first time that he's kind of clashed with Mancini at City. Do you think this is just the latest in a long line of things and he should have been moved on in the summer?
Well, they bent over backwards to help this guy. This is the fella who put in a transfer request, tried to do a Rooney, that backfired. Then he decided he wanted to move on because of troubles in his personal life. Then he didn't get a move to Real Madrid or Inter Milan or Corinthians. Then he's massive dummy out. City had to act, and that's why they brought Aguero in, because they didn't know what was happening with Tevez. His timing's all over the place. And I just think it's an absolute disgrace, and the manager has got to put a line in the sand, and he certainly did that last night when he said, and I quote virtually exactly, he said, whilst I'm here, he won't be playing for City again. Well, and they can't possibly allow one player to determine the policy of the whole club. That was the time last night for Tevez to come on and prove that he still can do the business at this level. And never mind all the stuff going on behind the scenes in his private life and not being first choice and scripture skipper and all the rest of it. He had those 20 odd minutes to go on and save that game for City. What did he do? Wouldn't go on the pitch. That says it all for me.
Okay, and just finally, Pete, on a sort of wider context, it's a shame for City on such a big night for him, Bayern Munich in the Champions League, that it's all overshadowed by this.
Well, I hate to say this phrase about typical City, but it really is. And it's such a shame. Everything was going great for them. They were matching United all through the start of the season, top of the table, and then this blows up. The only consolation is it's overshadowed a pitiful performance.
Okay. All right, Pete, that's great. Thanks very much.